Alright, for the attention of Goot and other clowns who want to learn how to play the game properly, I'm going to play through a game at Gold Nova 4 at about average Counter-Strike level and explain my thought process. And I'm not going to go for like risky fights. I'm going to go for the easy fights that everyone can win, or everyone with a mouse. I'm going to have Geordie here insulting me. Say hello.
What's up?
Alright, that's about as constructive as he's going to get. I have to do all the shit to make it work. Oh, my life's so difficult.
So hard.
Alright, so if I would want to win this normally, the obvious play would be to play in window or around connector where I can have the most impact possible. But for your sake, Goot, I'm going to play on B so I can show you how you should be playing where you play. I'm muting the team by default because Gold Nova voice comms aren't the most useful. I'm going to push up early. I'm just going to sit by the window. I think if I play up close, I'll be able to clear this out quickly and I'll be able to rotate. It's unlikely they'll come here on first round. And I'm wrong. That's bomb. I can see from radar. He seems to be falling back. I'm going to play close here. I'm going to take one shot and fall back. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to catch him off guard and get a free kill. I see Green is behind him, so I'm just going to try and play safe here. Try and let Green take contact. I'm pushing up based off Green's contact. I might be able to catch the guy focusing on Green trying to run away. And easy free kill. Very clean instant one tap. I have bomb here. I'm going to swap to a Glock so I can play close. Realistically, I should be holding left side, but I don't trust Green, and they can't come through left side because they're going to have to run past blue and yellow. I'd rather just play where only one of them they have to run past. I hear a step here coming up from underpass, so there's at least one guy underpass, and I can see that there's two guys fighting in market, so that's all of them. I hear the other one. He's coming through underpass now. Okay, there you go. So if Green gets one kill, there'll be two guys coming from the other way. I'm just going to jiggle this in the hope that I don't let them walk up too far. I want to try and catch at least one of them as they're holding W walking towards me. I don't want them to take a 2v1 on me close range with Glocks, because one of them will hit a lucky shot. Green's got that kill. Okay, last two are here. Hopefully they're going to try and push quickly based off that kill. I'm not 100% sure they will. I'm just going to jiggle this because I don't want them to get too close. And there you go, I see one of them. I'm just going to jiggle him. I'm not going to dedicate. And I see the second guy. I'm going to try and play this safe on this guy, and that's the first kill. Second kill, I don't have to hold him. He has to come to me. And free kill. And, noob team.
Luckily, right. I'm not in this game. I would have muted you by now.
You would have muted me? Alright, I'm going to buy a molly. I'm just going to jump and molly early. This is a good explanation of how you ought to play close when you're jump spotting. See how I use crouch as I do this? Just makes me a slightly harder target as well. You can also hold it. I'm just going to do one last jump peek. Green's already mollied it for some reason, so I'm going to fall off. They're probably not coming anyway, so I'm going to play here just so I can rotate quickly if they don't come. The reason I'm assuming they're not is because Green's in mid, but Green's just died. Usually they don't try and come B off these kind of plays. They try and go through connector, especially at this rank, but I'm going to throw a smoke here just in case. I'm going to throw a smoke like this. This leaves a gap on the right side that hopefully one of them will try and abuse on me. Clear out there quickly so they can't come. And there he is. And I whiffed on him, but that's fine. He might try and peek again for the kill. Looks like he's being sensible. I'm going to try and fall back through market here. Hopefully I can catch these guys off guard as they push past the teammates. I don't trust the teammates at all. But it looks like I'm going to have to gamble that the teammates are going to hold their angle. So I'm going to try and come in the corner here. I think if one comes out, it'll only be one, maximum two, and I'll be able to catch them off guard. Okay, blue sees him there. But somehow yellow still has to kill him. Alright, I'm going to rotate through to help them. It seems really unlikely that they're going to come B now based off this contact. And that's... Yellow's just died there in mid. And... hello? Okay. Obviously, yeah. That's what I like to do when I'm holding. I just like to look at the wall and not hold so they can walk through. Realistically, purple ought to have saved me there, which is why I wasn't expecting that.
Skill issue.
I'm assuming they can't walk past teammates. The problem is if you try and hold literally everything that your teammates are holding, you can't do it. And, yeah, usually he'd at least die before the guy comes out, but... Okay, we haven't got enough to buy, but the enemies are on AK's max here, and I don't really think they're very good, so I trust myself close range over their AKs with my MP9, rather. I'm going to start by jump peeking. I see one in mid. And one towards A somewhere. My radar scale's not really low enough to see that. That's a death on A, and I still don't see anything here. Okay, the team's lost A. Epic. Alright, that's bomb going down. I'm rotating. Honestly, a bit too late. I want this guy to swing me. If he doesn't swing me, I can't really go for anything. There's another guy. Yeah, and he's going to warp me. Not much I can do long range with an MP9. The best thing for me to have done there would have been rotate a lot quicker. It took me way too long to rotate because I'm bad at this game. Max 7 time. I'm hoping that since they're getting so much success on A, they're going to be cocky and try and come B. Very necessary that you shoot the power part, otherwise no strat works. I'm going to try and get in the corner. I'm going to flash early just to delay in case they are coming. Gets me across safely, and I'm going to sit in this corner. Then hopefully if they walk out, I'll get a free kill. I don't expect more than one guy to come B, but if one guy comes B, it'll give me a gun. There's the guy. I hear him running up. Insta-kill. I hit a second guy as well now. He's stepping. 2 kills. And it looks like nothing else. Let me take the AK and fall off. I've got bomb, so hopefully the team will rotate to me. But I'm going to play safe here because bomb's already down and out of apps. You can see it on the floor. I don't want to try and play close up in apps because it just gives them an easier kill than is necessary. I'm jiggling here because I don't trust myself to hit the shot every single time, and I want him to try and think he's cleared bench, and then I'll get a free kill on him. But I've also got to make sure I'm watching everything else because unfortunately green isn't. I see one of them's died on A. If he's smart, the other guy will be with his teammate, but he's probably not smart, so he could be anywhere. You could equally just solid hold something, but I just don't trust my aim. And there we go. Free kills. Green might default molly. Yeah, green's going to default molly. That's fine. I'm not going to jump peek for as long. I'm going to smoke instantly just because of that flash, and I'm going to molly in front of it. Hopefully they'll try and run through the smoke to me and run straight into the molly. Okay, we've seen bomb on ramp, and we've lost a player towards connector. I'm going to try and watch if this guy comes out, but it looks like he's not going to. The team needs help. I'm rotating ASAP. There could still be a guy in apps who tries for a sneaky flank. Never mind, I've heard last guy. He's on the left side here. Hopefully he tries to walk past me, and free kill, and I'm saving the AWP because I like AWPs. Alright, I'm going to try and play further up on short now. I've been playing on like default all the way B, like I know you like to, Goot, but the problem with that is that then I can't have much impact on the rest of the bomb site, or the rest of the map rather, and they keep losing A. I still can't properly hold A and be a B player, but I can sort of anchor from short, which is not something you'd normally do, but it's probably my best bet here. Unfortunately, a decent amount of playing Counter-Strike properly involves reacting to the way the team plays, so you sometimes have to play kind of stupid spots because that's your only real option. I'm smoked off, but hopefully they're going to try and sneak through this smoke and not expect me. I've only scoped. That's the only noise I've made. I'm going to watch for a guy coming up here, but I don't see anything. I hear him behind there, but it looks like he's already too far gone and he's dead. Never mind. I hear a step back towards underpass. That might be a guy trying to come. My teammate's coming up. He might see them if they come straight out. I'm just going to try and get out now. Alright. Easy. Now I can watch B again with this teammate. I hear the guy in B apps as well, so I know he's there. Alright, it looks like he's not coming out now. I'm going to head back towards mid and see if I can catch someone walking up towards the teammates. Basically, my idea of this play here is just to be able to move around and watch as many things as possible, because I don't trust the team. I see him, and I missed the shot. He's definitely going to push me because he wants the kill on me. And there you go, free kill and bomb. I've got 2 flashes here. I just wish I could have saved that smoke I threw in apps a second ago. It would have been nice to isolate the angle there, but it looks like the last guy's going to be on site with purple, and there he is. Easy kill. That's why you don't push up mid with bomb. You just donate a win to the enemies. That's an
Unpopular opinion in Gold Nova.
No, best strat is full W.
Always with bomb first.
Alright, I'm going to default molly as I go around, unless the teammate mollies sooner. Just because I'm not playing close and can't afford to sit and wait for the molly. I'm going to look for a guy pushing up. There's a free kill. I'm getting straight out because now they expect the AWP. I'm going to see if I can hold this slightly different angle. You want to move when you get a kill, typically speaking, you want to move. Okay, I've got that smoke I wanted last time now. I see that there's a guy still in B, and I don't trust the teammate to kill him, and I heard a guy towards chair. The guy in B is dead, last guy's chair. I might be able to catch him off here, but there you go. The teammate pushes him and kills him, so we're fine. And I picked up a molly, which saves me some money next round. If you're solo queuing in this situation, even if I was going into this at my rank and was expecting to be a B player, if I see this kind of setup from the team, you have to move, which is unfortunate, but you just have to. I wouldn't move all the way to A unless I absolutely had to, but something like this is just like a necessary reaction to no pressure from the team, and you can see the difference it makes to us winning rounds. I hear them coming out B already. I'm going to smoke that molly before it fades. Okay, I missed that smoke, so they can come through the side of it. I'm cocky, so I want this kill, and I deserve to die here. Never mind. Teammate saved me. Whiff. Alright. I'm going to try and wait a sec, and there you go. The main mistake I made there was pushing too far in because I got over cocky. Once I'd missed that smoke, to be honest, even if I hadn't missed that smoke, it didn't make much sense for me to push there. It would have made more sense for me to play back further on the site, and then I would have been able to survive even after missing those kills. You don't have to wait until after the game to acknowledge a mistake. If you can acknowledge a mistake as soon as you make it in-game here, it's easier to adapt from and fix the problem. Easy clutch. Alright. 6-2 is a good CT half, but it's not unlosable, especially with randoms. See what we can get them to do. I'm basically just going to play off of what these guys do, because I can't control them. It looks like they're all looking towards A. Yep, it's an A play. Alright, in that case, I'm going to try and go through Palace. I'm almost baiting them by going through Palace here. A guy might try and push Palace, so the first thing I'm going to do is look for the guy pushing Palace. And it's important to know the guy coming out Palace as a CT, here he is. And instant kill, one tap. The guy coming out Palace should come off of the team. He shouldn't be the first guy out. So as I'm coming out now, the enemies would sort of be looking, and I would get a free kill. And of course, he pushes in to catch my grenade. Okay, you can see the team's all pushing at the enemy here. This is a mistake. They might well get away with it, but it's still a mistake. We don't have to fight this guy. He's not got anything to save. At most, he's got like a deagle to save, which is still nothing, you know. We can be sure we'll win the round if we just all stay back, but somehow they buy 2 5.7s on pistol round. Epic skill level. Picking up that 5.7 might actually could have saved me some money if we ended up in a bad position there, because a 5.7 is a decent gun to have on a forced round. Alright, I'm low on util, and it looks like the team's going to go B, so we'll just try and commit to that. I haven't got any util to make any complicated play here, so really my options are to wait and bait or go out, so we'll see what the team does. Looks like I've got green with me, and I don't assume these guys are going to be playing B. Usually at this ranks, they don't put many players on B. I'm expecting a maximum of 1, maybe 2 guys. Yeah, it looks like there's no one here, but again, the team's not coming with me. Never mind, bomb's coming. I'm going to keep sneaking through here, just in the hope that I can catch a guy and rotate. It's usually you can, because they basically realize there's a hole in their defense a bit late. I'm not going to shoot the first guy. If I don't shoot the first guy, hopefully I can get both of them here. That's the first one, and this guy should know about me. He doesn't know about me. Nice to get a free kill. Whoa. I've got as much util as I want here, so I'm going to try and make a mid play. I need all this util, which is why I bought it. It's important when you're buying util at the start of the round on T side and on CT side, but especially on T side when you're not playing so reactionary, to know what you're going to use the utility for. So my plan here is to run up mid with this. I'm going to throw this close smoke first, and then I'm going to wait a second. Looks like my teammate threw one as well, so it's a bit of a waste of a smoke. I'm just waiting a second in case the enemy tries to spam the smoke. Alright, I'm up with that flash. I'm going to keep pushing here, because they didn't hold B last time. Again, I expect a maximum of 1 guy on B. And alright, the least logical place for him to play is deep in market, but I don't clear that there because realistically, if you're going to be 1 guy left alone on B, it doesn't make any sense for you to play deep in market, because then you let them out on the bomb site. If we'd come like the default way, if our team had just decided to rush B there, there's nothing that guy could have done. B would have just been completely empty, so that makes no sense as a play. But I often get myself caught out in these ranks by assuming that they're going to make logical, at least semi-logical decisions.
Not even expect yourself to make logical plays?
Yeah.
Logical plays don't work here.
And there we go. We threw a free win.
Good job. Time to lose 5 more in a row.
Yeah, we got this. Easy draw. It's good to have some nice non-racist people in this game. Okay, I'm going to default towards Palace. Hopefully they're going to get cocky after having won a few rounds in a row and push Palace. Or actually not a few rounds in a row, but hopefully they're going to get cocky after having won a round and push Palace. Try and keep the momentum going, because momentum is really important, especially at this level when people just give up so easily, and especially in a short game. I don't want to full hold it, because as he comes out, he'll be holding for someone, and he'll almost immediately forget about it. There he is. Holy shit, I just looked away, because I thought, when a teammate kills a guy on Palace, I thought that was the guy. Okay, I'm going to try and use my util here to get myself out. Hopefully they think I'm smoking it off not to come out, and nah, I'm overthinking it. Don't plant! Don't plant! How does he live? No, come on. Come on, bro, you can win it. Free win. Oh, that's some special recoil. There you go, that's my thought process through a game. There's obviously a lot more going on in my head than just that, but
I don't think there's much added value of me just talking a bit of shit in the background here.
I think so.
There's also not much I can intervene as you're full on rambling.
Funny value, bro.
Wow.
Add funny. There you go. I wish you best of luck in drawing future games.
If that's what's going on inside his head, expect. No, I don't know. No.
I'm keeping it in. I'm keeping in the funny joke by you. Very funny, clever.